Hello there, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. We are looking at your money and career for July of 2024. We're going to go over some highlights. We're going to see what we've got going on in the cosmos for you and see if we can get a little bit of a heads up on what energy is activating for you guys in the month ahead. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for each and every one of you. Your likes, shares, subscribes, and of course, your wonderfully fantastic energy. So, the month of July, okay, we've been going around the planetary ringer for the last few months, right? The month of July, we do have some spicy, fiery energy. We've got a lot of planets going through Cancer and also through Leo, right? We're in Cancer season right up until just after the midpoint of the month, and then we enter Leo. So this can be probably, I would say the better astrology would be the first half of the month, because as of the 15th, we do have a very tricky conjunction with Mars conjuncting Uranus in the sign of Taurus. So there's like very much, even though a conjunction is typically quite positive, because we've got Mars, right, full of energy, full of passion, full of fire, but Mars also wants to fight for what you want, fight for change, fight for freedom that Uranus wants, right? And in the sign of Taurus, Taurus wants peace. So we've got this freedom fighting kind of energy that's coming in here. And then we've got Taurus that's like, I just want everything to stay the same. So, so you could find that either you are really embracing some energy to break free out of something that has maybe become a little bit stagnant, or maybe you are finding a way to find freedom, financial freedom, but you may have to leave something behind in order to do that, right? And it could be one of those energies where someone may go out in a blaze of glory. So it is a little bit of a cosmic push and pull that we've got there. It is quite tricky energy. So just mark that on your calendars. July 15th is where we're going to have that energy. But Gemini, your ruler is Mercury, right? Mercury is in the sign of Cancer. We've got some beautiful energy at the beginning of the month. Great time to put your ideas in motion. Mercury is entering Leo on July 3rd, which is great because it is a very loud, very bold energy filled with confidence and creativity. It's also fun and playful. However, right as soon as Mercury enters Leo, it'll have an opposition to Pluto in Aquarius. So you might find that there's some things that you want to do for your own personal goals, but you may be at opposition with some other people, right? This can also be where you take your power back to do something that you really want to do in some way, right? So it can bring about an energy of change and filled with this is what I want. I'm going to go for it. I'm going to do it. And so it could be a little bit of bravado coming in there, right? But it can create a little bit of tension in the energy. Beautiful new moon in the sign of Cancer on the 5th, and the moon is at home in the sign of Cancer. So this can be a very calm, very beautiful new moon. Great time to set new intentions, to try something new, turn over a page, turn over a new leaf. And this is has this Taurus second house energy influence. So money, resources, the things that we need, the things that we buy, also has to do with our personal values, right? Or the value that we have in ourselves. So very focused on the home and the family. And so you could be making some new moves for your home, for your family, for where you work, for how you make your money, how you spend your money. You might be moving to a new house. You could potentially, be dipping into some savings to buy yourself something or something that benefits your family. And you could be looking for that new thing, right? That new job, that new opportunity that pays you what you're worth, because maybe you're stepping into and understanding your value, what you bring to the table and how much you do have to offer, and you need to get paid for that. Right? So you really do need to get paid for that. And Venus is close by at that new moon, so it can bring in some resources for you or open some doors for you. 21st of July, we've got a second full moon in the sign of Capricorn. Yes, we had one in June as well, right? So 2 full moons in the sign of Capricorn in a row, and that is a blue moon in Capricorn. So this is going to be a very powerful energy because it is at the 29th degree, the aneretic degree, very do or die, now or never kind of energy. So the pressure is on. If you're looking to make some changes, make some moves, bring something to fruition, you're going to be feeling the energy of that full moon. And at the time of that full moon, we do have Saturn in retrograde as well. We also have Neptune in retrograde also. So, so you may really have to take a step back and get a little bit clear on what it is you want and then make those bold moves. So we do have some up and down energy coming in here, as is kind of the norm for most months, but that middle of the month point though is going to be extra tricky. And then on the 16th, Mercury, your ruler, goes into shadow period, preparing for retrograde in August. So this is where communication may kind of take a little bit of a turn. Okay, so the best part of the month is probably going to be the first half. We have go the distance here for you guys, and this about following your goals, your dreams, setting those intentions for the long term. This can be for some of you, there's something on the horizon for you. We've got the checkered flag on this card, and we've got that cheetah just about there. Okay, so this can be really this message of don't give up. Okay, because you're right there, about to turn a corner, about to succeed on something. Okay, and this is also about setting those long-term goals, right? Remember, life is a marathon, not always a sprint. Yes, some things happen really quickly. Other things we need to make a long-term plan. All right, so, but never give up. One day at a time, you will get to where you want to get to. We do have new life coming in here for you guys as well. Beautiful, new career, new energy, new opportunities opening up for you. And remember, your money or your career path, it doesn't just have to do with your bank account, right? It can be money affects where you live or where you can afford to live, right? It can affect your family, your children, what you can afford to do, that kind of thing. And with the new life card, this is filled with so much promise and potential. So it's a really beautiful energy. This can be you waking up one day and realizing that, oh my goodness, I need to make a change. And then all of a sudden, once you step into that energy, nothing is the same again. This can be you trying new things, opening the door to opportunity, getting out of your comfort zone. You could have something coming to fruition for you, right, that offers you that promise of a new and more fulfilling life and more money and more stability and security. So it's a great energy that we've got there for you. And we also have breathe. Okay, so always a big reminder here is breathe, right? There might be some tension coming through in the month of July, okay? It could be people around you. It could be in your workplace. It can be some tension between you and a significant other, right? Money issues could really come to the forefront. You could have some communication issues, right? That kind of thing. And so the biggest message here is breathe, right? Take a step back, take a few deep breaths, and then continue a conversation. Take a step back, take a few deep breaths in and out, and let the tension go, right? When we engage in our breath work, we can quite often just give ourselves a couple seconds just to kind of reset, refocus, regroup, and renew, right? Recenter and reground our energy, and then get on with our day, then get on with the conversation, then get up the courage to have a conversation that might be a little bit challenging to have. And so breathe, breathe, breathe. Very important. All right. And especially through times of uncertainty, or when you are looking at making some changes, or you're wondering what the hell is going on around me? Why is everyone in a bad mood? This can be a reminder that sometimes when you take yourself out of the situation and you go for a walk, you clear your head, you go and find a quiet space just to kind of let something out in the privacy of your own car or your own office or something like that. We can come back to the table and then we can start fresh or start again, or we can kind of avoid a situation all entirely, right? Because even though there's some spicy, fiery energy going on and potentially some breakdowns in the month ahead, it may not necessarily be with you. It may be things going on around you. So kind of open up your awareness a little bit in that, right? Because sometimes changes that are being made and things that are going on with other people may not directly involve you, but they can have an impact on you. right? So think about decisions that your government makes with your money, right? Or that, things that happen with the stock market and your investments, right? Things like that. It's like you didn't personally do something, but it does have an effect on you in some way. So taking this calm energy and kind of breathing through some issues, some problems, some tension will help you navigate some changes a little bit better, and can put you in a better frame of energy or frame of mind or headspace there to make some important decisions. The energy active right now, we've got the 8 of Wands. Now, the 8 of Wands is a great energy. This does show speed. This shows you making all the right moves. You're getting to where you want to go. You're doing the things you want to do. You're overcoming problems. You're thinking really positive. You're full of fire and passion. And it's like, yes, let's get her done. So the 8 of Wands can be a very electrifying kind of energy. Now, the 8 of Wands does have a correlation to your intentions, to your manifestations, right? You're on target. When we get this, you're overcoming any hurdles that you happen to encounter upon your path, and you're just about there at the finish line. So very much like the go the distance energy here, right? So there could be a lot of speedy things going on for you right now, and also as we head into the month of July. The 8 of Wands can certainly represent you got a lot on the go. You got a lot on the mind. You got a lot of, hopefully exciting things, right? But it's just like very quick, very fast moving energy. So sometimes, again, that breathe energy, sometimes things, life moves pretty fast sometimes, right? And we need to slow down and we need to breathe every once in a while just to kind of enjoy the ride, enjoy where we are, or, by slowing down just a little bit, we can kind of make sure that we do have both feet on the ground. But the 8 of Wands can also show that there's something manifesting in your world for you. You're going to have to take some inspired action on that, okay? And once you do, boom, you're really headed in the right direction. Be flexible and adaptable. 8s are about manifestations, abundance, infinite potential, and also about being flexible, adaptable, and going with the flow, okay? So it's an energy of not resisting anything. We have the 6 of Pentacles here as the energy activating for you in July, okay? So when we have activating energy here for you, it can all come to fruition for you in July, or it can last a little bit longer, okay? It depends on your situation, but the 6 of Pentacles is a wonderful energy. You could get a gift, a surprise, something could be handed to you. This can be where you get that bonus, that raise. The 6 of Pentacles, you can feel like you have more money even if you don't. So this can be like maybe you're something you want to buy and you get a discount, right? It may not be a windfall, but it's something that really does help you out as far as your money goes. But the 6 of Pentacles can also be restoring balance, right? It can be one of, maybe you have a really heavy workload. 8 of Wands, you're handling it right now, but if someone piles one more thing on your plate, the whole thing's going to topple over like a stack of cards. Whereas the 6 of Pentacles, maybe someone recognizes that and they hire another employee, someone to share the workload equally. 6 of Pentacles can be where your boss hires another employee and the balance and the order of the universe is restored, okay? If you own your own business, this can be where things are expanding rapidly for you. You're making more money, but your time is, you're right teetering on the brink there. So you might hire an employee to divvy up the workload and expand your business that way. But the 6 of Pentacles can bring you in an honest day's work for an honest day's pay. It can restore the balance in a relationship with money or with another person with money here for you guys. So it's like everything getting back on an even keel. Now, this could represent something new that's opening up for you, or this can be where you're restoring the status quo and something you've got right now. But ultimately, the 6 of Pentacles, all the good, all the vibes that you've put out there, something flows back to you in a wonderful way. It is also a card of charity, people helping people. So you might find that you have a little extra, an abundance of time, of money, of something, and you may be in a position where you can give back and you can help someone else in some way with that energy, right? And of course, everything that we do put out there, the help that we give even, right, does flow back to us somehow. It's a circulatory energy. Keep everything going. The blessings headed your way. We've got the star. Beautiful energy here. The star is that Aquarian energy. And the Aquarian energy, we do have Pluto in Aquarius right now. Pluto is our planet of power, change, transformation. Pluto brings something to light for us. So there could be something that gets revealed to you in the month ahead, or you might actually have a revelation. So if you've been doing something behind the scenes, maybe making some changes or something, then something can come to fruition for you now. You might be ready to share. But Pluto can either help us, hinder us, or break us, right? Because it is change, transformation, right? And it is about your power. So you could either step into your personal power or give your power away. However, the star is a very beneficial energy for you in the month ahead. It's about following your goals and your dreams, making a wish. The star brings hope and inspiration to your situation. It can also bring success, balance, and abundance into your life here as well. All right. The star can also be that energy of you looking out into the future and knowing what you need to do, what you need to change, knowing what you want, and knowing that you can harness all of the possibilities that the universe has to offer and bring them into fruition in your own reality. So miracles and blessings sometimes come out when we've got the star. It is also a big yes card. I mean, all three cards so far. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so, maybe the universe is telling you, say yes. Say yes to change. Say yes to something new. Say yes to getting out of your comfort zone. If someone has an opportunity for you, maybe the answer for you is yes, right? And I didn't think there was a movie. I forget what it was. I don't think I've actually seen it. But anyways, there's some movie where someone has to say yes all the time or something like that. And strange little miracles happen along the way. So I'm sure there's ups and downs with that as well. So it just popped in. So if you've seen that movie, maybe that's given you some inspiration. But the star is that Aquarian energy about people helping people. Pluto and Aquarius, maybe you're reflecting on where you've given your personal power away or where you feel powerless. And with this energy, this can be you stepping back into your own personal power, right? And, this can kind of be like around July 3rd. Mercury, like I said, Mercury enters Leo. Mercury is your ruler, and it's an immediate opposition to Pluto and Aquarius. But with the star showing up in your blessings, this can be something comes to an end, but it's a blessing for you, right? This can be something you want comes to fruition, but you got to make change and maybe let something go, right? Endings and new beginnings come in with Pluto, right? Pluto can be a nasty beast, right? But Pluto can also be quite helpful, but also brings us a little bit of a challenge because change is a challenge. So you could really be standing your ground and standing up for yourself and advocating for what you want and really looking to the future to expand something there. So it can be very interesting energy. July 21st also, as a side note, we do have Mars in your sign. Okay, Mars in Gemini, Mars in fighter, but Mars also very powerful, very bold, very brave, right? And filled with passion and energy. And in your sign, there's a trine to Pluto in Aquarius, and a trine can be very helpful in your energy. So again, right around this full moon in Capricorn, which is happening the same day on the 21st, right around there could be something shifting. And a blue moon, right, as we've gotten that full moon in Capricorn, a blue moon can bring about something unexpected, right? Something that's maybe like a once in a lifetime kind of thing. So keep an open mind, keep an open ears, right? Keep an open heart. But ultimately, if you do get something where someone says, oh, it's a once in a lifetime offer, make sure that you have an opportunity to sleep on it as well, right? Just saying. Advice from Spirit here. We've got the King of Cups for you guys. Follow your heart, follow your dreams, trust in yourself to make the right choices and to, do the things that you love. The King of Cups can certainly be a message from the cosmos for you here to, no matter what you're doing, to believe in yourself, to be confident, but also ultimately to follow your heart. But wherever your heart leads you, conduct yourself with kindness and compassion, not just to yourself, but also to others. The King energy is about leadership. It's about taking charge, right? And it is bringing you success, right? So believe in yourself that you can be successful. If you have to make change, believe in yourself that the changes that you're making are for the betterment of your future or for your family or whatever that happens to be, right? But follow your bliss, right? Some of you may have an opportunity opening up for something that you really, really, really want, something that you really desire. But the King of Cups is also very creative, so you might have to take a creative approach with your money, with your resources, or with your career path. If you have creative talents, right? Maybe there's something where you're not getting paid what you're worth because you're incredibly talented when we've got that King of Cups energy and the Six of Pentacles, even though it is a good card, okay, and you could have some financial improvements with that, right? You may also be reflecting a little bit here and going, well, I want the big time. I want the big show, right? I want the big paycheck. I want the big money. And so you may have to kind of advocate for yourself a little bit, or make some positive change. But with that King energy, it's like you are someone that people want, right? So it can be a really good thing. The King of Cups can also really be that reminder to follow your intuition, right? To listen to your heart, follow your intuition, because there may be some decisions that you need to make along the way, and, or you might need to kind of go down a path less traveled. And when we're listening to our intuition, it's quite often pushing us a little bit out of our comfort zone, and the path that we're following with our intuition doesn't always make sense because it defies logic. Not everything requires a logical explanation. And sometimes that can be a little bit tricky for you, Gemini, right? Because you are ruled by Mercury, right? The logic that comes in there. So this may be a time for you where your logic may need to take a back seat and your intuition may need to guide your way. But remember the star here, we got your wishes, right? Wish upon that star. Dream big, wish big, and believe, right? And you just never know what the cosmos may have in store for you. There could also be a influential person around you that can help you out in some way. The King of Cups can be someone that can give you some advice or some guidance. And this could also be someone around you, someone new that you meet, or someone you already know that maybe you can partner up with. And this can be quite the blessing for you. We have the Hierophant coming out here as your overall outcome for your month. The Hierophant is about learning something higher level and taking something to the next level, or gaining some wisdom and insight. And so this can be really wonderful. It can also be an energy of faith, believing in yourself and keeping the faith. And so you've got some fated energies coming in here, right? Some things that are going to unfold in the way that they're meant to, right? You can't necessarily push the issue. So the Hierophant encourages you to keep the faith and believe in yourself and believe in your situation. Now, the Hierophant can also be a higher level of commitment, right? Quite often known as the marriage card. So you could potentially have like a partnership, right, that really does solidify itself, a romantic partnership perhaps. And if you are coupling up with someone getting married or something like that, then it can certainly change your financial situation. 2 paychecks better than 1. But the Hierophant can also represent your opportunity opening up for you to level up in your career path and make more money. This is also Taurus energy. All right. And with the Taurus energy, you could unlock the key to your true potential. You could unlock the key to more avenues or better avenues to make some more money. All right. And you could be really doing some problem solving. But with that being Taurus energy, this again, we kind of go back to the middle of the month here. I think for some of you, this mid-month conjunction could actually kind of set you up for something a little bit interesting, right? Uranus and Taurus. Uranus doesn't like being in Taurus, really, and Uranus wants to break away, right? Break free, find freedom. Taurus wants that peaceful energy. So, it may just be in this energy that through a challenge or through a little bit of back and forth, okay, you could find your freedom and in some weird way. It could be financial freedom. It could be maybe if your money is locked in somewhere, you could be finding a creative way to get your money out of wherever it's locked in. And this can be like a little bit of a blessing for you. So there is some Taurus energy. I'm shuffling the wrong deck. There is some Taurus energy that is around there for you. It is in the upright. So this can be helpful, okay? Or this is something that's carrying you through into August, all right? But it is a good card, right? So keep the faith, right? Think positive thoughts, right? What blessings do you want to attract to you? Because the star shows that you have the opportunity to attract all kinds of wonderful blessings and abundance to you should you keep the positive vibes alive. Happiness attracts everything you want. The shortcut to anything you want in your life is to be and feel happy now. It's the fastest way to bring money and anything else you want. Those feelings of happiness will radiate out and attract back to you all things that bring happiness, which not only include an abundance of money, but everything else that you want. A little bit wordy, but I'll hold that up to the camera. You can take a snapshot of that. And we also have don't try and control negative thoughts. Don't worry one bit about them. All you have to do is deliberately think as many good thoughts as you can each day, and they will cancel out any negative thoughts. Practice this daily, and in a short time, you will have completely retrained your mind to consistently generate positive thoughts. There you go. That's what I've got there for you guys. We've got a little mystery, a little magic in there. Keep that open mind. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, and keep that faith, because there could be some very interesting things going on around you. Stay calm, but stay open, all right? And you just never know. See the possibilities in things there as well. I'm going to leave that there. I hope there was something here for you. If there was, and if you enjoyed your reading, please do hit that like button. I truly appreciate it. It lets me know you resonate on some level, and it lets YouTube know that you like the reading, so it'll show it to more people. If you do enjoy my content, hit that subscribe button there or the notification bell, and you will, in theory, get notified whenever I put up a new reading. But drop a heart in the comments below. A heart to you back will connect all of our energies and give some real big positive vibes out into the universe. I hope you have a great month. I thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye.